What's going on, guys? Aaron here. Welcome to the video. So the crypto market is down for the day because of two important things. The first, we got news of the Bitcoin or crypto report. The White House published the digital asset report, and it didn't say that the US was going to begin accumulating Bitcoin like right now or how much. So it was a bit of a letdown. It said that they will develop strategies that could be used to acquire additional Bitcoin for the reserve. So it's not that groundbreaking, right? And the second reason I'll get to in a moment, it had to do with what Jerome Powell said, but I want to touch on this video. So Scott Bessent, the Treasury Secretary, posted this on his personal X account today.
This afternoon, I'm laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet.
We are going big on digital assets. So Trump administration has made digital assets a priority. With the passage of the Genius legislation last week, I think that we could see several $1 trillion of demand.
So the final slide, crypto welcome home. I mean, it is pretty amazing that this is happening. This doesn't feel like a top to me. A top of the cycle to me is a million celebrities posting their own videos, maybe another insane retail hype cycle. There's a lot of things that point to a top. This just feels like they're building the foundation, right? And that's actually what Bo Hines says today. Let's take a look.
National stockpile alongside. This actually requires some labor to get this set up properly. You have to build the infrastructure. You have to make sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's to get this done the right way and have long-term success with it. But I've said ad nauseum, we do believe in accumulation, obviously in budget neutral ways, as the president's outlined. But there are countless ways that we can engage in that. We'll act on those that can be most expeditiously implemented. And I think that people will be very pleased with the direction that we go in, and we'll start moving on that in short order. But obviously in this report, if you read the first digital asset CEO, we're tasked with creating a clear and robust regulatory framework. And so that's what we focus on here. We understand the importance of the strategic Bitcoin reserve. We're enormous fans of Bitcoin and the Bitcoin community, and we want to deliver for them as well, and I'm certain that we will.
Yeah, so I'm certain that we will deliver for the Bitcoin community. And I think it's taking a little bit longer than they expected to build this foundation. So the Clarity Act is going to be most likely passed the end of this year, and that will govern everything other than stablecoins. So that will be really impactful as well. But Grok said again, no major new reserve details were announced today. So it just outlined strategies for budget neutral Bitcoin acquisition. So none of this was groundbreaking. And that's why the market today dipped down to 115,000 or so. And then it went up to around 118 right now as of this video, chilling at around 117,800. Obviously, this will change by the time you're watching this. So altcoins are seeing a bit more of a sell-off today. For the week, kind of half and half. Ironically, the Richard Hart coins are just crushing it at the moment. For the month, everything's looking great though, so you just got to zoom out a little bit if you are concerned. I'm not concerned at all. So let's talk about what Jerome Powell said today. So essentially, the Fed is leaving rates unchanged for the fifth straight meeting. The Fed voted 9-2 to keep the rates unchanged. And this is because there are signs the economy is not doing poorly. Usually when the economy is doing poorly, they want to cut rates, right? Unemployment remains low and labor markets remain, quote, solid. So that's what Powell said. And yeah, that's why they did not decide to cut rates in today's meeting. And quantitative tightening is still on the table. The committee will continue reducing its holdings of Treasury securities and agency debt. So there's still continuing quantitative tightening, which is fine. Right here, I want to play this from Trump. Sorry if playing anything from him upsets you, but it is the news. So let me just play this small clip.
Down a point, we saved 365. We should be the lowest interest rate, and we're not. We're 38, number 38, because of the Fed. It's all because of the Fed. He's done a bad job. Now, he's got a meeting today, but I call him too late. He's always too late. Even if he does it today, probably won't. I hear they're going to do it in September, not today. For what reason? Nobody knows. But Europe, as you know, cut their rates 11 times in the last short period of time. But the good news is we're doing better than anybody anywhere in the world. Nobody's.
All right, so he was correct. He did not cut, but possibly in September. This guy looks like Tom Segura, total off-topic note, the comedian. Looks like his dad or a cousin or him in a mask. And finally, we got some cool news. So in 2026, you'll be able to redeem Chase Ultimate Rewards points for USDC, which is pretty cool, I guess. So JP Morgan Chase and Coinbase are coming to an agreement where they can link their accounts, and this will go live next year. And you can redeem your Chase Rewards points to fund your crypto wallet. So that's cool, I guess. I guess we'll see more of these kind of partnerships happen as we get more and more clarity from the Genius Act that was already passed, and then the Clarity Act, which will be passed most likely end of this year. And as always, if you are a trader and you want to trade with around 40% lower trading fees, you can check out BTCC using my link below. I use them myself. I've had no issue with anything on their platform, and they are given a massive sign-up bonus as well if you would like. So that is it for the video, guys. Again, just to summarize, the markets are down for two things. We didn't get a clear direction for acquiring Bitcoin, for the United States to acquire Bitcoin. Nothing groundbreaking, so there was some letdown from that. And then the Fed is not cutting rates, which was expected. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Hope you guys are well. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.